Okay, so I'm down to my last PC. I sold all the other ones I had. So now I just need to case swap this one and sell it before I go on vacation. So let's go ahead and case swap it. Oops. Check out that Cyberpunk SSD. Pretty cool. Yo, the guy who built this is crazy with that cable management. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take that all away. But yeah, that's some good cable management. I could never do that in the back. I just slap the panel on there and call it a day. All right, I got the motherboard out. I was just gonna try and leave the AIO on there, but I'm gonna have to take it off just because I want to flip it in the other case. I usually like the tubes on top. I just think it looks better. All right, here's the case. I had this one sitting here for like 2 months now, so I'm glad I'm finally using it and I can get the space back. All right, I got the motherboard in there, and I didn't realize that this radiator needs 140 millimeter fans, so I'm just gonna have to use these non-RGB fans. Sucks, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this. All right, I got the AL flipped. Now I'm gonna just connect all the cables to the motherboard. Tofu! All right, I got everything connected. Now I'm gonna put in the 6 fans here. All right, I got all the fans in. Now I'm gonna put the GPU and the power supply in. All right, there it pretty much is. I'm just gonna add that little screen I always add in the back, and it's pretty much done. All right, TikTok always ruins the quality, but this looks a lot better in person. Let me turn the lights on. There it is with the lights on. I just picked a random wallpaper. Now let's look at the thermals and run a benchmark. All right, so here's the CPU temperature and the GPU temperature. So pretty good. All right, so we got the benchmark going. We got the dog. We'll see how it performs. All right, so here are the benchmarks. So pretty nutty. The specs are RTX 3070, the Gigabyte one, and then a Intel Core i7-10700K. And this entire setup cost a little, I think it was $1,270. I got it pretty cheap, so yeah, this is $1,270. I actually forgot to overclock the RAM, but it's still running at like over 400 FPS, so it's running pretty well. All right, so there's the build.